These are 4 masculine secrets that just has a woman or makes a woman not be able to leave you alone, not be able to resist you. Let's talk about it. So the first one is non-reactiveness. A woman can't resist a man who is non-reactive. As I always say, as many other people say, opposites attract. And women are damn near by nature just reactive human beings. And it just shows a level of masculinity, a level of manliness when you're a guy who just, you don't react to your environment all the damn time. You don't react to every damn emotion that you have. Like, you're just not having emotional outbursts. You're not being basically just being a woman. You know what I'm saying? Women can't resist this type of guy. And they can't also resist this type of guy because most of these guys that are non-reactive are fucking rare. It is actually rare for a woman to be able to find a man who's non-reactive. Because today, most men are just, you just see it all over the internet, you see it on social media, like what men are today. Like, a lot of guys don't understand that the men that we are today, it took centuries, decades, a long time to get to the type of men we are today. It took a long fucking time to get us these emotional, you know what I'm saying, crybaby ass, accepting disrespect, accepting everything that comes, just docile men, you know? A woman needs to be able to feel that, like when you're reactive and shit like that, a woman really can't feel, she can't feel comfortable in your presence. A reactive man is usually a man that probably is one of those guys who will smack the shit out of a woman if she tests his masculinity or gets out of hand. A reactive guy is a guy who, with a girl in the bed and she don't want to do the do, and he physically takes it. He gets mad and he physically takes it. How the hell can a woman be safe with this type of guy? You know what I'm saying? When you're not reactive, a woman can feel so secure with you. She really can. The second thing that makes a woman not be able to leave you alone is when you're protective. Not gangster, not a dude who, you know what I'm saying, you see another nigga looking, or you see another dude looking at your girl, and then you try to go over there and check him and smack the shit out of him and fight him or some shit, or, you know, not jealous, not, you know what I'm saying, not trying to pull out your gun and, you know what I'm saying, walk around acting on, you know, not no shit like that. Now, what I mean by being protective, I mean, like, for an example, you walking on the, instead of her walking on the inside or walking closest towards the street, you walk closest towards the street, while you have her walk on the inside. You know, little shit like when y'all in the bed sleeping together, you sleeping on the closest to the door, and she's sleeping on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Shit like you going into a restaurant first. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to be chivalrous and hold the door open for her go first, lady first. No, fuck that. You going in a restaurant making sure shit is cool. You know what I'm saying? You not sitting with your back towards the door where you can't see what the fuck is going on. You know what I'm saying? Protective. That's the proper way to be protective. Not being jealous, being possessive. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look tough and shit like that. So, you know, that not no shit like that. And once again, this type of thing, this is rare. It's rare for a man to be protective nowadays. I watch guys walk down the street with their girl and just have her just doing anything, and hold her hand when they walk across the street. I'm not trying to say that she's a fucking kid or anything like that, but it should be in your nature to want to protect the woman that you're with. If I have a daughter and I see a guy walking on the wrong side of the road, not being protective of my daughter or some shit like that, he can't fucking date my daughter. You know what I'm saying? Like, what if some shit pop off and I got this weak ass dude that I allowed to date my daughter, and now my daughter's in real danger, possibly could lose her life, and because I let her go out with some weak ass dude who didn't know how to fucking be a man. It's just not gonna fucking happen. So yes, fellas, being protective. The third thing that women just won't be able to leave you alone is when you have boundaries. Now, it's not only just when you have boundaries, it's also when you're setting boundaries, and you're not letting them get crossed without consequence. Like, you respect your boundaries. Some dudes just have boundaries, because there's a difference between just having boundaries and then them shits just getting crossed and you not doing anything about it because you thought somebody told you, they should have had to have boundaries, and I got boundaries now, but she keep crossing them, so what do I do now? I got dudes saying just like, what do I do? Fucking bitch. But yeah, you have to be able to, you can't just have boundaries. You have to really enforce the boundaries. And if them shits is crossed, there's gotta be a fucking consequence. Whether you demote her to another position, to where like now she not your girlfriend no more, now she back to being friends with benefits, or you break up with her ass, depending on what the whatever boundary, or depending on the level of disrespect or the level of what am I trying to say? Or just what boundaries she's crossed. So yeah, women need to be with a man who has boundaries. Because if she's not with a man who has boundaries, he's gonna lack masculinity to the core, because she's gonna walk all over him. He's not gonna have a backbone. He's not gonna be able to check her. She's not gonna be able to feel his masculinity. A lot of times women can feel your masculinity when you check them. You know what I'm saying? When they do something that's out of pocket, or out of the ordinary, or not out of the ordinary, but something that's borderline disrespectful or is disrespectful. And like I always say, just to drill this into your head, a woman cannot love you if she doesn't respect you. Literally, those two coexist, and they cannot. There's no this without that. There's no love without the respect. Now the last one, the fourth one. Women can't leave you alone when you got this. It's just leadership. You being a fucking leader. See, I'm gonna tell you when you really become a real leader, you really become a man. You really become a real leader and you really become a man is when you take responsibility for everything that happens in your life. Whether it's good, whether it's bad. Everything that happens in your life, everything that happens in your relationships, when you take responsibility, like a girl cheat on you, you take responsibility. Like, damn, where did I go wrong? I went wrong because I picked the wrong bitch. You know what I'm saying? When a relationship goes bad, like, damn, where did I go wrong? I let this shit slide. And then build it up to this. See, the guys I want y'all to always realize that, but always understand that the men who get on this motherfucker and complain are not men. I want y'all to really know that. They are not men. These are not men that you should be looking up to. I understand it feels so good that somebody can relate to you, you know what I'm saying? Because what a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of men just fail to realize, which just shows what I'm about to say, is they have a lack of self-awareness. The average person lacks self-awareness. They have no sense of self. They don't know how they're perceived. They don't know how to perceive, and they don't even know how to perceive themselves. They lack self-awareness. They don't know the things that they do. They do things robotically. Most human beings are damn near robots. They just do things. They're like dogs. You know, dogs hear a doorbell ring and they just start barking. A dog has no idea why it's fucking barking, but it's barking. You know what I'm saying? That's how most human beings are that lack self-awareness. So most guys, you know what I'm saying, they pick wrong women. They pick all of these horror bags. They trip on them. They do all the wrong things. And then as they keep doing that and they keep attracting the same type of women, they get online and be like, women as garbage. Women aren't shit. This and that. They complain. These are men that you should discard immediately from your mind. Like, I understand that, you know, you in it's hard to be able to see outside of your emotions when you're mad and you keep going through the same fucking thing. But doing the same thing over and over again is insanity on your part. So, you know, it's easy to just, you know, see somebody who went through the same shit that you went through and relate to them, and he's saying the shit that you felt, and he's saying the shit that you weren't able to articulate. He's like, man, and the girls is like this, and there's always some truth to it. But where the fuck does the accountability and the responsibility fall on you? Like, when does that happen? That's what sometimes I want to know. You know? But I digress. But you have to be a fucking leader, man. One thing when it comes to being a leader with a woman is make a decision, even if it's the wrong decision. That's a philosophy that you should live by. Make a decision even if it's the wrong decision. You know, another thing is, like, when your girl is giving you maybe, like, you know, saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that, you should do that. Take heed to what she's saying, but still make your own fucking decision. You know what I'm saying? Be a leader. Lead your own life. You don't want to fuck up your life based off of a decision that she made or she gave you because she told you to do this, do that, and the next thing you know. But we're not about to get too deep into that, man. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. This is ADB. Shout out to all the players, pimps, hoes, and simps that watch the channel. If you want to skyrocket your game in 24 hours, make sure you click the link in the description below and check out my audio programs, my courses, and my ebooks. Until next time, I'm out. If you want to learn how to get women to sleep with you from point A to point B, a first date guide without going through years and years of trial and error, then this course is for you. Even if you are a fat, broke, old, dusty, awkward version dude, a dude who doesn't think he's attractive, this course will help you out in ways that you can't even imagine. And if you're also having problems with attraction, whether you are an attractive guy or think you're not an attractive guy, then you can learn all the secret hacks of attraction that all the top 20% of men who sleep with all the women know. And you can learn how women view attraction universally by clicking the link in the description below.